this is the Vader setup. I will show you the power of the dark side. So you can see, get this situated here. Alright, so we got a few adjustments. I went ahead and saved this as a preset. So it'll automatically load up when you get it. You can adjust the Vader breathing through the wave player. So we can turn that off so it stops breathing. And then you can see how your volume, looping on or off. You can do it on a timer. So this would be, with looping off, it should just trigger, basically. So let's see. Right now it's on timer, but you have different options. Like you can do random, manual, so I just can trigger it down here. Or we could do it at the audio head or tails. So when I finish speaking, it'll basically play after the delay of 3 seconds. So I'll turn that down to 0. And make sure this is enabled. So now anytime I speak, when I finish speaking, it should breathe. Which kind of helps, so it's not breathing while you're speaking. So this is pretty cool. So if I wanted to save this preset, I would just hold this button. And since the Vader preset is loaded, it will load this button. Holding it will load it. If I just press it once, it'll load the other preset. This is the default preset. So the default just sounds like your regular voice. I press it again. It loads the Vader preset. And it'll take a second because it's loading all the audio files. But once it's finished, there it is. So now we can turn it back up there. So the Vader sound is a combination of pitch. So I'm turning pitch on, pitching down. I also have the format turned on. You can turn that on and off, so without it, it sounds less sibilant. It's less intelligible. So I'll leave that on. Then we have the chorus effect. So without that, you can see it's just pitch. But if I turn this chorus on, now it has the helmet type sound, the swirl that Vader has. I also have the delay on, but I turned it off. Check 1, 2. I will show you the power of the dark side. That one's a little more rattly, so I'll leave that off. But you have several effects. Phaser, flanger, delay, chorus, ring modulator, bit crusher, overdrive, and pitch shift. And then we have our wave player. We have our visualizer, so you can change this to kind of fit your vibe or whatever. Test 1, 2, check. So you also have your presets. So this is everything that you wanted to save and recall. When you turn off the device and you turn it back on, it'll save. It'll recall the last preset that was loaded. This is the mixer. So within the mixer, you can, for example, I could take the pitch and I could turn it down so I don't have as much pitch. So my pitch is now going away. But everything else is still there. But if I turn that pitch back up, so you can blend your real voice with whatever it is you're doing. So, test. And then if we come over here, what else do we use? We use the chorus. Test. Testing 1, 2. Mic check. Testing 1, 2. Test. So this is a cool menu item that you can basically, in the mixer, adjust your effects individually in the mix. Let's see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You have other settings here where you can adjust your effects mix in its entirety. So at 100%, your output volume, your mic gain, your gate threshold. The gate opens and closes based upon loudness. So the higher it is, if I whisper, it cuts it off. So the less the gate is, the more open the mic is. It takes less volume to open the mic. With this all the way up, it cuts out any outside noise. Then we have a notch filter. The notch filter just fights feedback. So you would basically just enable it, select the frequency that's causing problems, and then this is how wide of a band, the cue, how wide of a cut you want to make, and then you basically just sweep until you find a problem frequency. You can also adjust system settings, so this auto sleep mode or reverse the encoder direction. You also have display brightness, so I can adjust it to be a little bit brighter, nothing crazy, but this is just for like the sake of like saving the battery. I always usually keep it down or turning up or down the illuminated knob LED, so that goes quieter, brighter, or more dim. You can also adjust the color of the LED. Things like that. All this stuff is saved in your settings, so you can format a SD card. I would recommend doing it on a PC, but it will work on here. And then you also have firmware updates. You go to my website and you can hook it up over a Chrome browser and update everything through the web. But yeah, all the information is included in the directions. You'll receive a QR code to basically scan, and it'll take you to the website.